Hello, friends. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Theater Arlington's Theater Thursdays. We're very happy that you are joining us today. Please say hello and let us know that you are here. Just make anything that you want to down there in the comments. You can ask questions as we go along. If you've got questions about what's happening at the theater or about any of the events that we talk about, this is our chance, our opportunity to get together, have a connection with you guys, and share a little bit of information. So, hi, Beth Marshall, good to see you. Beth has, I think, joined us on all of our Theater Thursdays, so thank you. One of our biggest supporters, and we love Beth Marshall. Be sure and say hello. Be sure and like this page. Be sure and share it because that's our best way to advertise is through you. That's how people get connected to us and find out about all the great things that we're doing here at Theater Arlington. So thank you for that. It helps us reach new people, and that's what we really like to do. Let's jump right into it. I would like to say first that we had a great weekend last weekend with our comedy cabaret that we've been talking about. It was so much fun, and I have to say a big, giant, special thank you to Tyler Thompson for putting that together. She worked really hard on the project, was the director, one of the performers, the organizer of it, and she really took that on, and I had a blast both nights, thought it was really great and really fun, and I know the audience did as well. So thank you, Tyler, for making that happen, and we will do it again in the near future because we had so much fun, and I think the people that were there had a lot of fun. Coming up, more opportunities for fun with our painting party with Angie. We're going to be painting this really cool photo. I think as we talked about last week, it's really kind of fun. As you see, there's two photos here, or two pictures here, two paintings here. There's a line down the middle. And you can paint that by yourself, or you can paint that with a friend. And there's all different ways to work that out. Just go to our website, theaterarlington.org, for more information about the paint party with Angie. And it will be in our education building. It will be this Saturday at 6 o'clock. It is so much fun. I am not an artist in any way, shape, or form, but I always have fun when I go. Angie is really great at giving you step-by-step instructions that tells you exactly how to do your painting so that it actually does look like art and something that you are willing to show people or put on your wall. And that is remarkable for people like me that have very little skill at being able to draw or paint. So I promise you will have fun if you do that. The following weekend, on the 12th and the 13th, hello, Donovan. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just about to talk about you, Donovan. Donovan is one of our performers in our upcoming Cocktails and Kisses. Da-da-da! February 12th and the 13th. This is going to be a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day, either by yourself if you are also celebrating Single Awareness Day, or if you're celebrating Valentine's Day with your partner or with someone you love. It's great to show up there. We've got special packages for that. Our normal cabaret prices are $15, but we have a special price for two people if you would like to go. That is a $50 Valentine's Sweethearts package, and that will include glasses of champagne for both parties, as well as some delicious treats from the Cooper Street Bakery. I over many years now have been eating delicious treats from the Cooper Street Bakery, and they are always delicious. They would be worth the $50 just on their own, but you will get tickets to the show, champagne, and treats, and you'll have a great time if you want to go as a date night. If you want to go just again, as to celebrate Single Awareness Day, please make your reservation at theaterarlington.org. I think I've got that little banner that I can show you. Let me find that. Da-da-da-da. There it is. Hey, fancy here. So you can look up and find out more information. That's the best place to go, and tickets as well. Oh, I hope I'm still broadcasting. There we go. It disappeared on my screen from there. I hope I didn't from yours. The next thing I want to talk about is something really big that is happening at Theater Arlington. And that is our annual campaign. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And here to help me talk about that is Kim Turner, who is our Director of Marketing and Development. Hi, Kim.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
Now, I'm hoping that our podcast is going well for all the folks at home that are watching. My computer is kind of glitching a little bit, freezing up and doing some weird stuff. But I'm going to forge ahead and pretend that it's all going well. So hopefully that is the real case.
And Steve, it started doing that when we put the banner on.
Oh, let me tell you.
So maybe we turn that off.
Maybe I've got too
See
many
if that
things
helps.
going, so we'll see if some of those going away helps.
Oh, yep.
Well, good. All right. So tell me exactly what is an annual campaign? What does that mean to people?
Awesome. Good question. So for Theater Arlington, annual campaign is simply our yearly fundraising campaign that basically keeps the lights on, if you will.
Yes.
Everybody's heard how at a theater, ticket prices only cover like 30 to 40% of our operating costs. And yes, this is absolutely true. And so because of that, we, the Theater Arlington, we rely on donations from people just like you and me and those of you watching. And I think also it's kind of important to note on our annual campaign that these are unrestricted funds. So this goes into the general operating pool. So these are not funding our big special projects, outreach things. This is literally helping us to the building expenses and the utilities and payroll and everything, and so that we can really continue our mission overall.
Yes, and if we don't meet our budget on the annual campaign, that becomes very problematic for the theater. So
yes, it does.
And what are some ways that if people are wanting to contribute? Well, I'd say first off, we're about to send out a lot of information about this, correct?
Absolutely. So very soon, most of you in your mailbox will receive this lovely, lovely, eye-catching envelope that
Very
says,
attractive.
do what?
I said it's very attractive, yes.
Well, thank you. I know the designer. It says, no need to audition. You are perfect for the part. And that part we hope you will play is that of a proud donor. And inside you will see a lovely flyer. See that? With a lot of information from Steve and our board president, Dr. Richard Urso. And on the back, what's really fun this year is we talked to a lot of people and had them explain why Theater Arlington is important to them, and some of them why they continue to donate, and just what this place means to them. And so that's kind of an interesting read. We hope you will take a look at that. So, and then on the bottom, you will see an order form. So you can send that in. With your donation, there's also a QR code you can get your phone and do. If you don't get one of these in the mail, because we cannot send them to everyone in Arlington or Fort Worth, we would love to. You can just go to our website. Absolutely. It's theaterarlington.org, as Steve said. And you can just go to at the top of the website homepage, or down below where there's these really cool boxes, you can go to the support page, and then you'll see a donation link and all that kind of stuff that you can do it there.
Excellent. And let's say that they don't get one, but they would like to get information from the theater in the future. How would they go about making that happen?
Absolutely. You know what? Just email me. You can email me at kim@theaterarlington.org, and I can get you on a mailing list or make sure you're getting postcards and actual snail mail. If you're really just interested in our email blast, there's also links on our page. I think pretty much at the bottom of every page, you can click on it to sign up for our email list. Very easy.
Yeah, very simple, very easy. And they can always go to the website and you can make donations there as well. So if they didn't get that letter and they didn't want to wait to get that, but they wanted to send some money to the theater because they want to make sure that we stay here and are able to, hopefully even more, provide entertainment. We've been doing that for 48 years now.
Yep.
We've been a little slow during COVID and have reduced what we're doing, but we still are operating and having some things going on. But if they want to support that, they can do that through the website as well, correct?
I absolutely can. And to kind of tie in with what you're saying, yes, COVID has been a challenge, obviously, for most of us in this business. And so we're not allowed to have the full productions. We have limited education. We have limited cabarets. So everything is very limited. But at the same time, we still have all of our overhead. So we still have those expenses to get along. So now more than ever, and I know probably we say that every year, but for real this year, for this, every single dollar goes so very far. Steve and Cindy and I stretch that $1 further than you can imagine. So we still have all of that going on, despite the fact that we don't do as much right now because we cannot. So absolutely, every donation.
Not able to bring as much money in, but we still have to spend the same amount of money on our overhead for the most part. So that's a really great point. Thank you for bringing that up. We got some folks saying hello. So Julie Ryan, hello. We love you, one of our great supporters. My mother, Nancy May. Hi.
Hi, Nancy.
Bill Bicker, thank you for letting us know that it was kind of garbled. I hope that is straightened itself out a little bit and that you can hear better. Thank you for sticking with us. Kim, anything else you got to tell the people about the annual campaign, just aside from that they need to send us some money? We'll take anything from $5 to $500,000, right?
Yes. We always say there's no amount too small, but there is never any amount too large. And if you just like to talk to a good old person before you give over your money, absolutely call me at the theater between 1 and 6. Our phone numbers are on the website. If that makes you feel better, I love to talk. So we can chat about it and chat about what your money's going to do. But now more than ever, we hope that you will consider doing whatever is comfortable for you to do.
I agree. Thank you very much. Thank you for spending some time with us to kind of explain what the annual campaign is and what it does for us and why it is so essential. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the work that you do on it. And we'll see you
Thank you, Steve.
soon. See you later. Bye. Last thing I want to do today is talk to you a little bit about a Black History moment. A friend of mine, Denise Lee, who is a local DFW actress and the founder of Community Conversations in the DFW area, suggested to her friends on Facebook this month, instead of us waiting for other people to post information on Facebook about Black history, for us to do our own research and to find out some important Black history facts and to share those during February, during Black History Month. I have loved the first several days reading a lot of my friends' posts and seeing all of the amazing people that they have researched and found out about, and all the inventions and politics and awards and different things, and has been really fascinating to me. Well, I thought, hey, I'm not going to post those necessarily on Facebook, but I think I would love to include some on our Facebook Theater Thursday Live. And what I want to do is concentrate on Arlington and things that are local to us. So my first Black History moment that I'd like to talk about is the amazing, incredible Elsie Odom. Many of you probably will remember that Elsie Odom is an American politician, a community activist, and a former postal worker who served as the mayor of Arlington from 1997 to 2003. He was also a city council person from 1990 to 1997. So he has done a lot for our city. But before that, he was elected to serve on the Orange School District Board in 1965, making him the first African American to ever be elected as a city official in Orange County in Texas. But that was only one of his really amazing accomplishments and firsts. He also was a postal inspector and transferred to Los Angeles. He returned to Texas as a postal inspector and became the very first black postal inspector in Texas, and he was the fifth in the United States. I think that's a pretty impressive accomplishment. In 1989, he ran for city council in Arlington against incumbent Theron Brooks. He lost that election, but what I love is that he ran again for city council in the next election cycle, and he won place 4 in May of 1990. So I wanted to include that because I think a lot of people that want to serve or want to make a difference sometimes give up at a little bit of rejection, and you just can't. If you really have that desire and want to serve, you should keep going because he really did make a difference. He was the first African American to be elected to the Arlington City Council. While he was a member of Arlington City Council, he worked on transportation, mobility, and redistricting issues that faced Arlington. Odom and the City Council increased minority representation on Arlington boards and commissions to make it mirror the city's population at the time. In 1990, only 2 members of city boards and commissions were people of color. By 1996, 22% of the members of Arlington boards and commissions were people of color. So that is a huge step for diversity that he was really a large part of, as well as the rest of the council at that time. So that is really great. In 1997, he announced his plans to run for office, and he stated his reason for running was because I care for my family, my city, and its people, and I am running for the mayor of the greatest city in the world. That is correct, Elsie. I plan to run a clean and positive neighbor-to-neighbor campaign with a simple theme, getting results for Arlington. And I would say he indeed did get results for Arlington. While in office, he advocated for Arlington youth. He invited students to visit his office during winter break. He supported programs for citizens with disabilities and seniors. During this time, Arlington taxpayers also paid off the ballpark in Arlington years ahead of their payment cutoff date, and he created a street maintenance sales program. He retired in 2003, and so we salute this wonderful first Black mayor of Arlington today. I would be remiss if I did not mention that he is married to the lovely Ruby Odom, who is probably just one of the best dressers in Arlington. She is phenomenal and also contributed huge amounts to the city as well. They also have 2 children, Elsie Odom Jr. and Dr. Barbara Odom Wesley, who actually now is a council member for Arlington as well. So thank you so much to that family and all that you have done for our city. I also want to mention one other person who some of you may or may not know, and that is Mickey Guyton. Now, I had no idea who Mickey Guyton was until I started looking things up. And she is very impressive, and she is from Arlington. She is a country music singer and songwriter. She was born in 1983 in Arlington, Texas, to Phyllis Ann Roddy and Michael Eugene Guyton. A fun story is that she was inspired to begin her singing career when, at the age of 8 years old, she saw Leanne Rimes singing the Star Spangled Banner at the start of a Texas Ranger game. So I think that's really fun. In 2016, she was nominated as New Female Vocalist of the Year for the Arlington Country Music Awards. And in 2020, she became the first Black woman to perform solo at the ACM Awards. In November of 2020, so just 3 months ago, she became the first Black female solo artist to receive a Grammy nomination in a country category, which she received for Best Country Solo Performance for her song, Black Like Me. Congratulations, Mickey, you are doing Arlington proud. I am so happy that I looked this information up because I would not have known about you. Even though I like country music, I was not aware that you were from Arlington. and that we have such wonderful homegrown talent there. I hope you'll come do a show at the theater someday. And congratulations on your well-deserved awards. And I was a little bit surprised that it was 2020 before this happened, but thrilled that it is someone from Arlington, so congratulations. We will include at the end, at some point, the next several weeks, some more Black History moments if you've got some really great stuff, especially if it ties to Arlington. Please send me an email or send me some information, because I would love to find out and know some information about folks here. So please share. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. Please go to our website, look up some more information about our upcoming events. We've got some really exciting things that are coming up later in February that we'll talk to you about. And hopefully I will see you all again next Thursday. Hannah, good to see you. Dwayne May, good to see you. It's always nice to have all of you here. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again really soon, and hopefully that will be at the theater. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.